Hello, everyone. It is semi early on April 29th, 2022. Happy Friday. Yeah, I'm a little early today because I've been having too much fun watching the NFL draft. Those Cowboys, I tell you, just gee whiz. But anyway, I'm making notes for my sports podcast. But I'm here early and I am ready to deliver, people. I'm ready for it. Let's roll. So, how's everybody's week going? Everybody doing well? Everybody staying out of trouble, I hope. I should talk, but seriously, I really sincerely hope when you're hearing this, you are doing well. And if you're like me, just going through stressful moments and all that fun jazz, you'll be okay. Just take it one step at a time. That's what I'm doing. And trust me, it works. It's not pain free, but it works. Oh, well, this week, has been actually eventful in a good way. My mom went to the back doctor earlier this week, and so she has to have surgery, but we have to wait a year. Excuse me. And the reason why is because her back is not strong enough to hold things together at the moment. So she needs more calcium. So she has to find therapy for that. And then she's got to keep doing her PT, and she hates it. She's wearing a new brace, and she hates that too. And the thing I told her about her new back brace is the fact that, like, for me, I hate wearing a sling, but I know I need it. Okay, but I just do it. I put it on and go on with my day. So every time she gets up, she has to wear this back brace, and I sincerely hope mom could just fess up, wear the brace. Okay, it's better than being in the hospital. Period. So we'll see. We're all still adjusting. My family and I are still adjusting pretty, pretty much. And so basically, the back doctors told her that they have to insert two poles, like glue two poles on her back to help her walk straight again. And it's a 10-hour surgery, and she'll be in the hospital for a little while. So, but we have to wait a year. And there's so many, I cannot tell you what's going on, guys. There's just so much going on right now. My father has to go back to the boat to prepare for hurricane season, and we're gonna watch my mom, and so I don't know. Should be interesting to see how it plays out. I might be taking Ubers to the orthopedist in Fort Collins next month, and I'm okay with that. $60 is a little expensive, but if that's the way it has to be done, then so be it. And so we're just trying to figure things out right now. So, but I promise you guys, I'm gonna get some vlogging in at the Greeley Stampede, at the Greeley's Arts Picnic. I'll get that. So yeah, I'm gonna try, guys. But right now, too, my mom's health is a priority. I guess so is mine. But me, I'm not too worried about. I already know what I have, how I'm gonna deal with this. More of my mom's health. So, but I'll keep you guys posted when I know more. Um, Music wise, there's some cool music news going on here. I mean, sports news is booming, but that's from my other channel. So I'm gonna keep things strictly music. So one of my favorite female country artists, Miranda Lambert, just released her new album, Palomino. At least that's how you pronounce it. You can guys take a look. It's pronounced Palomino, Palomino. And what I like about Miranda Lambert is that her music is very honest, um, very truthful in many ways, and a lot of people have related their lives to her music. And Lambert is actually one of the artists I will be talking about on the show, but not right now. We're not there yet. We're going punk here in a few minutes, so hang in there. And yeah, but she's great. If I could tell you guys what my favorite Miranda Lambert album is, it's gotta be Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. I'm a crazy ex-girlfriend. Oh, and she's unfiltered on that one. And what I like about that record is the fact that you see like the sassiness of her. And she's always sassy. She has this, Lambert has always kept her redneck, what you call attitude in all of her albums, which I really love a lot. And with Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, she's just on fire, and I love it. So check it out if you haven't heard of the album before. Crazy Ex-Girlfriend by Miranda Lambert. It's a great album, at least in my opinion. And so I'll take the time sometime after the NFL draft to listen to Palomino. Palomino? Close enough. And tell you guys what I think of it. But I'm pumped for it. And also say this her song, like The House That Love Built. Oh my gosh. That is related directly to my childhood, people. I am not kidding. Oh my goodness. I can't get enough of that. So yeah, so while you're out this weekend, check out Miranda Lambert's newest album, Palomino, and my personal favorite album, Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. You guys will not be disappointed with Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, but at the same time, I think Palomino should be a very interesting record. I can't wait to hear this record. I've been waiting a while, so bring it on, Miranda Lambert. You're awesome. Yeah, I saw her. I haven't seen her live sololy. I guess word solo as a solo artist. But when she was married to Blake Shelton, Blake Shelton was performing at a Stampede. Which, by the way, if you haven't seen Blake Shelton live, y'all are missing out. I've seen him 4 times. My father and I and my siblings have seen him 4 times. Ugh, he's a great performer. But anyway, and I believe, oh man, shoot, I can't remember what song Blake was performing. I think he was performing Home, his version of Home. You know, I want to go home because I miss you. And I really believe that, Miranda Lambert took the stage and performed with him, with Shelton at her Stampede. So I thought that was great. So I got to see like a brief glimpse of Miranda Lambert singing with her ex-husband. So I thought that was cool. And she's a great singer. I'll give it that. She's a great guitarist, and her lyrics are just beautiful, people. Absolutely beautiful. Again, we will talk about her, or I will talk about her, but not yet. Other music news: Mr. Gary Allen's at the Budweiser Event Center, which is technically 20 minutes away from my house, and there's not a darn thing I could do about it. Oh, I mean, part of me really just. You know what? Oh, let's take a look at it. You know what? I'm going to put you guys on screen share. We're going to take a look at it. Let's do it. Ready? We're going to screen share. Ready? And boop. All right. We're going to do it. Let's do it. And let's go. See Gary Allen, Budweiser Event Center. And, okay, I'm going to take a look. I told myself I'm not going to go, but we're going to take a look anyway. So let's see. Well, he'd be in Denver tomorrow night. He's playing the Grizzly Rose. So 3 people in the past hour. So there are 66 tickets remaining for the Gary Allen show tonight at the Budweiser Event Center. And how many people? 3 people viewed Gary Allen events in the past hour. So we're waiting. Come on, hurry up. Tick, 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 tick. But only 5 hours until the event. I'm like, I know you all are laughing. Okay, tickets for Gary Allen are still available. Let's take a look. Select quantity. Let's say what the price for one ticket is. 28 tickets are still available, people. Less than 1% of total tickets in the venue currently available on their site. So, all right, so $39, $45 for that seating. How is that 93? How is that 93? But so, okay, well now I'm gonna press 2 tickets. See where 2 tickets take us. 32 tickets remaining. Now, I'm really curious because what who is it? Yeah. Alice Cooper. Let's go check out see how many tickets are left for Alice Cooper. Because he's actually gonna be at the Budweiser Event Center right here in October. Ugh, this stinks. So let's do that. Alice Cooper, Budweiser Event Center. Close enough. All right, so let's see what we got here. Alice Cooper, Budweiser Event Center. Let's see. Woo! I love you, Alice. I love you. Bad shoulder or not, I'm going. And of course, inventory is limited. And of course, when the name Alice Cooper pops up in Northern Colorado, something like joint snap. Of course, something happens. That's okay. It doesn't really surprise me anymore. It does not. Okay. Okay, it's limited. So, ooh. No, how about high? So here we go. That's. And how much? Oh, my Lanta. Look at these prices. Huh. 305 people ordered their tickets in the last 45 minutes, people. 89. I need to text my friend Patty. And we are going to, I'm going to talk to her about this because I'm going to see options here. Let's see. Oh, what's the difference? Didn't I know the difference? I don't know. You would think by now, just because I'm a journalist, made like a journalist, means I actually know these things. I really don't. Yeah. Oh, that's a row though. Let's see here. 130. Woo-wee. No bueno. Hiss, bad. Let's see. How about low to high? Yeah, we're talking. $89 each for that level. Right there. Well, I'm not gonna rule it out. Tickets may sell out. Sell out. Act now before your tickets are sold. Okay, I'm gonna turn this off now because I'm getting scared. And we're gonna stop sharing. Ready? Boop. And I want to go. I really, really want to go. Royce's live stream on Facebook of the Alice Cooper concert has me all hyped up. But anyway, not that it's Royce's fault. I've been waiting a long time for Alice Cooper to show up back here in Colorado. So, but anyway, back to Gary Allan. Yeah, and I think my favorite. I know what my favorite song is, and I told you guys this when I did the episode about Gary Allan. I did my favorite song by him is called "Songs About Rain," and the reason I like that song is I love the blues elements in it and the way Gary sings the lyrics. Good Lord, people! I'm like fire. Whew. And songs about rainy night in Georgia, Kentucky rain. Yep, there I go off the rails. But yeah. So, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm pretty sure we'll be watching NFL draft tonight. And wishing that I was at the concert. But then again, I love watching other teams myself with their draft picks. So they're not Broncos related, so even better. All right, so let's move on to shoutouts. So, well, before I go any further, I want to give a shout out to these special people. I actually this whole educational journey that that I stopped last year because I graduated started way back at Ames Community College, and I took a lot of their music classes. And oddly enough, and I cannot believe I missed this, but the music faculty had their own recital earlier this week, and I missed it. So a huge shout out to the music faculty at Ames Community College. I am so sorry, guys, I missed it. It's not intentional, I promise. It slipped my mind because I remember looking the day before, but it just slipped my mind till that night. So I am so sorry, guys. I'll make it up to you. You guys keep doing your faculty recitals, vocal recitals, guitar recitals, whatever. I can make it. I can make it. So yeah. But anyway, I know the show was probably awesome because you guys have a great taste in music. I have a lot of respect for your music knowledge. Yeah, I've learned a lot from you guys. So shout out to those peeps. I miss you guys, and yeah, try to stay out of trouble. But I should talk. But seriously, you guys are awesome, and thank you. And I promise you guys, if you guys do their faculty recital or whatever, I'm game. So definitely keep me in the loop on that. All right, so now now to the shout outs. Let's give a shout out to Royce Eddings. Yay! Yay! He has a YouTube show called Royce in the House, and I tell you what, he and Lou Mars are just awesome. I cannot tell you how awesome they are. I mean, they really are. It's just like I wasn't, like I said on Monday, I wasn't playing laughing so hard on camera, and Lou is just off the charts or off the walls, and I'm just like cracking up over here. I can't stop laughing. I'm like, and truth be told, I wasn't planning on laughing that hard, but I did, and but I do like the humor. The humor helps for sure. So yeah, so when we have time, catch Royce in the house, Royce in the house on YouTube Sunday, live on YouTube Sundays, 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7:30 p.m. my time, 8:30 p.m. Central Time, 9:30 Eastern Time. And I tell you what, if you go and look at Royce in the House YouTube page, he actually did a premiere video last night. Which, by the way, I'm sorry, Royce. Do not take it personally. And I know you don't. But I did catch up with it. I'm pretty sure I gained 20 pounds after watching it. But dang, it looked amazing. He and his wife Betty went to this beautiful pizza restaurant, and they had like this. Oh, I don't know how you put it. Royce, better be commenting on this because I'm getting lost here. But really, the pizza that he and his wife had looks so good. Oh my gosh, you got like gooey, you got cheese, you got what's it, pepperoni, and it's almost like deep dish pizza. And I'm on a stupid diet. There's not a darn thing I can do about it. Sorry, I know. I'm just basically just saying tell you guys what I felt. Then of course he had beer, and that beer looked really good too. And I've had a good beer in a while. We have beer in the house. I just haven't had any desire to have any, but it's okay one day. And yeah, but anyway, check out that. Go on his YouTube page. You'll see this pizzeria he and his wife visited. And it's just great stuff. So yeah, Royce in the House, Sunday nights, 6:30 Pacific Standard Time, live on YouTube. Check it out, people. Dan, Just the Facts. Check out his YouTube page, Just the Facts. And I tell you what, he's got something cool coming up. There's a podcast called like Pink Sock. Okay, no judging by the name. Okay, my sister gave me a dirty look when I said Pink Sock. I didn't want. I forgot how the host Mike came up with that name, but it is a medical term. But no, we're not going there. But he didn't name the show after that medical term. But so no judging. But I saw my sister's face, her eyes narrowing at me. I'm like, sorry. But anyway, it's called Pink Sock, and Dan, Just the Facts, will be on the show Monday morning. I think they start the Pink Sock. What's that shock? Excuse me. The Pink Sock podcast starts, I think, 12 p.m. Eastern, so I'll be like 10 p.m. my time, 9 p.m. Royce's time, 11. Oh shoot, numbers. 10 a.m. California time, 11 a.m. Colorado time. No. Oh, you guys know it. I don't know. It's numbers, people. You can do the math. 10 a.m., 9 a.m. Okay, whatever. You guys got it. But anyway, check out Dan will be, Just the Facts will be on the Pink Sock podcast Monday morning, and he'll be talking about Ride for Dime, about the late musician Dimebag Darrell, and talk about his relationship with. By the way, that's my chair. Seriously, and talk about the relationship he actually had with the late musician Dimebag Darrell. So you can check that out. I'm a moderator on that podcast, YouTube podcast. So yeah, but I'll be in there. So drop in, say hi, and honestly, it's a funny show. Pink Sock is a funny podcast, and I enjoy the hosts. They have a really good sense of humor, which I really like, and having Dan on there will be just as fun. So, and both Dan and Royce actually know a lot because they've gone to more concerts than I have in my lifetime, people. It's like what Royce saw the original Hall of Vampires, which by the way I'm jealous, and so he gets experienced the original one way back in the heyday, and so And Dan, he's been to many concerts, has met many celebrities. He and his late wife, you know, went to a lot of concerts. So I'm very blessed. Yes, I'm blessed for you, Royce, that I know these guys from their because of their music experience, and it's awesome. So check it out. Check out Dan's YouTube page, Just the Facts. And while you're at it, check out the Pink Sock podcast on YouTube Monday morning. All right. And no shout out goes to my sister-in-law, Stefani Stoddard. She is not only visiting us in August, but she has a store called Luca and Lily Boutique on Facebook and TikTok. No idea what's up. I'll be messaging her, see what kind of ideas she can come up with, and see if she can allow me to tell you guys what's up. All right, so in a nutshell, let's roll, people. Let's roll. Oh no, I forgot to mention something. I tell you what, I don't know what it is in the mornings. Okay, before we talk about tonight's topic, I don't know what it is, or this afternoon's for that rather. Sorry, my mind's everywhere, people. Bear with me. But I don't know about you guys, but I think, do you really think that, animals are the best things to wake up to in the morning? For me, I think it's true. The only reason I'm bringing this up is because this morning, it doesn't matter how bad my shoulder hurts or how bad my other joints hurt. I go up and there are 3 animals that are just so happy to see me. I mean, just so happy. Okay, so there are the 2 dogs, Mr. Journey and Miss Smokey. And Journey's named after the Journey. And I take care of him when my sister leaves to visit her partner up in Wyoming. And he's such a sweet dog. And it was funny, as broken as Miss Smokey is, yes, Journey, now we're switching to Smokey. As broken as Miss Smokey is, we are alike. She has joint issues. Sign me up because I have joint issues, but we still keep rolling. But the best thing that Smokey did for me this morning, this goes for Journey too. I'll talk about the cat in a second. We all know how cats are. Smokey and Journey, they saw me sitting down talking to my dad this morning. And Smokey, as bad as her hips are, she starts galloping right up to me, giving me kisses on the hands, and whip out the back door. And then Journey comes up to me and just, love me. I love you. Good morning. Hi, how are you? I'm glad you're good. Okay, I need to go outside. Now, the cat, Mr. Dude Man. Yes, Dude Man. I call him Dude for short. Dude. Meow. Seriously, he does that. And he's anti what the dogs are. He looks at me and he goes, "Okay, pheasant, I'm ready for cat food. Feed me now. I'm waiting. If you don't move in the next 5 seconds, I'm gonna be all up in your face. Hurry up, pheasant, feed me." And seriously, it's like that. I feel like that. I can feel the pheasant feed me. So it's okay. I'll take either way. But he's a very peculiar cat, and he's a very interesting cat. I think all the cats I've had in this house, he's probably the most peculiar. And I don't know where the name Dude Man came from. But, it wasn't me. He wouldn't be called Dude Man. It would be something else. But I do like dude, dude. Yeah. He does that. If I go, dude, yeah. It's cute. But anyway, I just think my more point is I think animals are the best thing to wake up to in the mornings because they're kind of happy to see you, but they're gonna boss you around till you feed them, and there are some that are just so happy to see you. They're just so happy. So almost better. It's just about better than coffee, believe it or not. Seriously, for me, that is. I can't speak for everybody else, but it works for me. All right, enough. I'm getting sensitive here, so we're gonna pull that aside. All right, so the band we're going to talk about, they're a well-known punk band who are not afraid to express their sorry guys, I'm distracted here. I closed the tab, I didn't mean to close it. Okay, so now we're going to talk about a punk band that was formed in 1978 in California. California. The band currently consists of Mike, Ness, lead vocals and lead guitars, Johnny Wickersham, rhythm guitar, backing vocals, Brent Harding, bass, backing vocals, and oh no, and Dave Hidalgo Jr. drums, and David Kalish keyboards. And what I like about them is that their music really sparked a fire really in the 1970s and the early 80s. And they were more of a hardcore punk back in the early days. I mean, they were just really hardcore. And I love punk music. It's full of attitude, full of sass. I mean, come on. There's something from history of rock and roll I'm not going to talk about because I'm going to be in stitches. But yeah, so anyway, I'm going to erase this from my mind because it's too funny. I'm going to be in stitches and I won't get to my point here. So I'm saving you guys a lot of craziness here, a lot of time. So yeah, they started out as this band started out as a hardcore punk band in the late 70s, early 80s. And the band I'm talking about is Social Distortion. And the band, they go on a temporary hiatus in the mid 1980s due to Ness's drug addiction and troubles with the law, which resulted in extended stints in various rehabilitation centers that lasted for 2 years. Following their reformation, the band has shifted its style to country blues and an early rock and roll influenced style of punk, which will bring up my topic here. Just hang in there. Since its inception, the band's lineup has seen significant turnover, with Ness as the only constant member. After 44 years of performing, Social Distortion continues to tour and record music. Okay, so yep, right off the bat, they made impact in the late 70s, early 80s, and really impacted people with their style of just face smacking hardcore punk. Yes, I'm calling it face smacking people. You can look up their early music. You'll understand why I call it face smacking. And I like it, I don't mind it. And I use the term face smacking a lot when I talk about in my mail reviews, especially when it's like a righteous song, just a da 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 da. That's face smacking stuff. Yes, and in a good way. So, and according to Wikipedia to date, Social Distortion has released 7 full-length studio albums, 2 compilations, 1 live album, and 2 DVDs. They released 2 more albums, Mommy's Little Monster, 1983, and Prince Bound in 1988, before signing a 3-album contract with Epic Records in 1989. Social Distortion rose to fame with their 1990 self-titled 3rd album, which produced their well-known hit singles Ball and Chain, Story of My Life, and the cover of Johnny Cash's Ring of Fire, and was certified gold by RIAA. Many of their later albums include their second gold record, Somewhere Between Heaven and Hell, 1992, were also well received. Dubbed by Stephen Blush as the Rolling Stones of hardcore, Social Distortion are considered one of the best-selling, most influential punk rock bands. I agree, with more than 3 million albums sold worldwide. Social Distortion is currently working on a new album, which is tentatively due for release in 2022, with their first full-length album since 2011's Hard Times and Nursery Rhymes. I'm going to look this up really quick. Social Distortion album 2022. Let's see what we got here. I don't see anything. Let's see. I'm not really finding anything that says that, so they're still working on it. So what I'm going to do is pull back and I'll keep looking at it, and when something pops up, I'll bring it, I'll mention it to you guys. So Social Distortion, this band is so good. I mean, I really like have you even heard their version of Johnny Cash's song Ring of Fire? I love it just as much, but it's more of a riot because you have like the blaring guitars, the jolting drums, the righteous singing by Ness, and I'm like, my goodness, burn, 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 burn in the ring of fire, na, na. Yeah, we all know where I'm going with that. So, and then Story of My Life is a great one by Social Distortion. It's definitely relatable. And but the song that I really want to touch base on is called Ball and Chain. And if you guys remember, um, on Monday, I mentioned that we're gonna take, like, I'm gonna pick a song and we're gonna study the lyrics and how sorry guys, distracting you. I'm looking at the story of my life too while I'm at, sorry. And kind of give you guys my own interpretation. Well, it's really cool is that while I was listening to the song and looking at the lyrics earlier, here we go. Sorry guys. I'm looking it up. And it's really relatable stuff, in many ways. This kind of what you call it, kind of matches the what I'm going through. Now, speaking of songs, I did look up Story of My Life. So, and this is really interesting. So for Story of My Life, I'm going to relook at those lyrics as well, but I'm going to give you some song facts about Story of My Life. The song, according to Song Facts, which is a registered trademark name, the song describes a love interest the singer had as a teenager that he never really acted upon. And years later, he's looking back wistfully on how things from his childhood have changed and how quickly his life and the opportunity has passed him by. The song never reached any of the major charts, but it has been used in several movies such as Reality Bites, never seen that one, Orange County, nope, and Life or Something Like It, never seen that one either. It is considered one of the band's most well-known songs and loved by fans. It was included on Social Distortion's 1998 album Live at the Roxy. So I didn't know this. I used to play this game all the time. A cover version of the song is playable on Guitar Hero 3 Legends of Rock. I did not know that. I like that. So, yes, Story of My Life. I have a song stuck in my head because I've heard it many, many, many times. And I think my big takeaway from that song is, I don't know, maybe I'm not gonna really call out anybody on this, but I think we all can relate to it because I think, maybe most or some, not all of us, kind of miss those significant moments. You know what I mean? It's like for me, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't mean to be rude or anything. No, no, no. What I'm saying, like, for me, it's like, yeah, I miss a lot of significant moments, and that's the story of my life because no matter how many times, I try to pay attention to, etc. It's just, it goes past me because I'm not really focused on it. So for me, the story of my life kind of means to me that I fail to look at the best things that happen in life, and when I finally realize it, it's gone, and la di la da, story of my life right there. So I think that's applicable to some, not if not all. I mean, I'm not saying like it is. I mean, seriously, I'm like, I think anybody could agree to it, really. I mean, we're all humans, we're all not perfect. I'm pretty sure we've done things we're not proud of, and I'm pretty sure we missed a lot of moments that we wish we could captured at that time. Boy, do I. So I'll keep it at that. So now we're gonna go talk about the song by Social Distortion called Ball and Chain. Well, what's the meaning behind it? And what I like about this song before we go any further is that what I like about the song is how Ness sings it. Because every time I listen to the song, I could feel the agony that Ness is going through. I can understand that, he's going through this hard time, and it's just confusing, and it's just driving him nuts, and he's practically begging somebody to take away the ball and chain because it's getting tiring and he wants to move on, which I can relate, and we'll get back to that in a minute. So according to lyric interpretation, whatever, .com, yeah, lyricinterpretations.com. Sorry, y'all, missed the other half. It's kind of funny how people really really articulated it. I'm going to share this with you guys. So check it out. So the number one top rated comment of somebody interpreting what the song means. This is by Whiskey Angel. And Whiskey Angel says, anyone who has dealt with drug and alcohol addiction in any way, be it personally or through a family member or friend, will know that this song is about addiction. The ball is the drugs and alcohol, and addiction is the chain that ties you to it. And it continues to go on saying, well, it's been 10 years and 1,000 tears. This means that the past 10 years he has spent in Ness has spent in the throes of addiction. He cried over all that he has been through and what he has done. And look at this mess I'm in. And the line, and look at this mess I'm in, is hitting rock bottom and knowing that your life is a mess. And links to the first step of any 12-step program. We admit that we are powerless and our lives have become unmanageable. The line, a broken nose and a broken heart, an empty ball gym, refers to the fact that when drunk, you're more emotional, and he got in a fight because he had been drinking over being hurt. The line, well, I sit and I pray in my broken down Chevrolet while I'm singing to myself, there's got to be another way. He, yes, is praying to his higher power to save him from the cycle he lives in of getting, in polite terms, messed up. And in his heart, he knows that there's a better way of dealing with life than running away from it by drinking or using. Take away the line, take away this ball chain. I'm lonely and I'm tired, and I can't take any more pain. Blah, blah, blah. And so the person who wrote this continues with, when you're an addict, no matter who you are around, you feel alone. He's tired of this way of life. Excuse me. He can't handle everything the alcoholism and addiction is affecting on him and his loved ones. And the lines, well, I've searched to find a better life, a brand new job and a brand new suit. I've got me a little wife. It's Ness thinking that changing various things will make life better without having to give up alcohol. The line, but whenever I have gone, I was sure to find myself there. This is a common saying in AA, Alcoholics Anonymous, and other 12-step programs. It means that no matter where you go, no matter what you try to do, until you address the problems inside of you, you will change. You will always be you, no matter how you change the outside. The line, you can run all your life and not going where is another line from the 12-step program. It means that you can do a lot and go wherever, but you won't make anything for your life if you don't work on yourself and put sobriety first. You know, the line, I passed the bar on the way to my ding hotel room, spent all my money for drinking since noon, means that he didn't go into a bar because he has really spent all his money on booze, and already his dingy hotel room is because he has probably lost the house he had, or because he hasn't had a house and his own money goes to the alcohol and drugs. But drinking since noon shows that he has a problem. He isn't just drinking occasionally now. He starts as soon as he is awake. It doesn't stop till he is passed out. The line, I'll wake there in the morning or maybe in the county jail, means he will either wake up in the hotel or get arrested and spend the night in jail because he is drunk or because of his action of being drunk. Times are getting harder. I'm born to lose and destined to fail. This is the mindset of the very alcoholic before recovery. They drink to forget everything they have done and how they hurt people and themselves, thus inflicting more damage, leading to drinking more. They lose everything. That means anything to them because they are too deep in the addictions. All right, we're almost done. Bear with me, people. I believe this song is about drugs and alcohol the first time I heard it. My mother agreed when I told her my thoughts. A few months later, we were at a AA speaker meeting, and Mike Ness, the lead singer, who is now in AA and inmate, Narcotics Anonymous, was the speaker. He told a story and explained this song while he was telling the story. I didn't get a chance to talk to him after me like I wanted to, but still, his explanation is more of a detailed explanation of what he told the song to be about it in that meeting. Now, I think that's and in reality too. I mean, it is. I even looked up myself, and it is about Ness's times with alcohol and drugs. So, and what I like about too is that Ball and Chain is also a tune that can really influence people to get out of that alcohol or drug issue. My sister's alcoholic, and long story short on that, but yeah, and I really hope that maybe she could take the time to listen to the song as well. So the second top rate comment, one of, if not the best hard luck stories ever written, a story about being heartbroken, broke, and born to lose. A folk player for deliverance from intolerable circumstances. Eh? Okay. Listen to the live version. It's a hard luck story. A guy with a broken nose and a broken heart alone at the end of a bottle. We all been there. It's why the song hits us true enough to get on the side and write what it means to us. You're all right. Life has, yeah, we're true this. Life has a giant stack of tools to be us all down with. Some is depression and mental issues and various abuse. Others, it's addiction and vice. And this one's by Anonymous. I also see this song as a mental health struggle, perhaps because this is how it fits my life. I love it. I'm considering getting a tat and making the ball of making the quote unquote ball of ball and chain. Okay, well, that's as far as I'm going to go. Basketball in name. I also, another Anonymous. I also see a song as a mental health struggle. Perhaps that's how it fits my life. I love it. I'm considering getting. You're supposed to that. Okay, well, pretty much this is the same person, so we're just gonna. Okay, here's a different person. Here we go. I love this. This is by Back Porch Mary. She got 4.5 stars. Well, almost 5. 4.5 stars for this. I love this song because how I can relate to it. It's being stuck in an unescapable. Her writing, my goodness, it's being stuck in an unescapable rut. Nothing going right. You don't see the light at the end of the tunnel, and you're sure it's not there. Born to lose and destined to fail. That's just no matter what I do, I will not succeed. Apply for a job. Don't go to school. Flunk out. Get a girl. She leaves you. Get a loan. Default on it. This is a song about being a loser. I know this all too well. Okay, that's a little rough. Okay, calling yourself a loser. I mean, come on. Realistically, if you really think about it, you're not a loser. No one's really a loser, especially when they're going through their struggles. I think, there's no such thing as a loser. And that gives me a little annoyed. We're not losers, okay? We may feel like it. I think part of it has to do with how tired you are going through life, through these changes or whatever, but you're not a loser by any means. I do not like when people call themselves that. I don't. They're not. I don't like it with with people calling other people that. We're not. We have our own seasons, we have our own struggles, and you gotta realize you're not a loser. We're meant to go through these seasons. Why? I don't know. Of course, for me, now back to we'll get back to for me in a minute, but back to ball and chain. I really think, for me personally, no, I don't have a history with alcohol or drugs. And I thank God for that every day, because watching my sister being an alcoholic is, my lord. But yeah, I'll pray for a few more people. She's kind of shutting this out, but I had to cut contact with her. It wasn't healthy for me, but I still love her. I still know what she's up to and all that, so I'm good. But anyway, for me personally, ball and chain. Well, for those who know and don't know, of course, I'm sighing about this because I live with this every day until I can get this fixed, in which I don't even know until later next month. But for me, Ball and Chain by Social Distortion, in many ways, it's like a plea for me just to get out of this state of having bad joints, having bad arthritis, and because I really like to enjoy my life, but sometimes it's hard to enjoy your life when your upper joints hurt and there's nothing you can really do about. But take medication, put your shoulder in a sling, and try it out. And so takeaways, ball and chain. I really think too that this is how I believe it. You guys can look at the lyrics yourself and comment in the YouTube section what you guys think the song means to you guys. I'm curious to see your answers. And but anyway, ball and chain for me, it sounds like Ness is singing to God or a high power, just begging him, that please take this away from me. This is killing me. This is ruining my life. I hate it so much. Please take away this ball and chain. And for me, I'm like, yeah, that's relatable. And it is. And part of me, I'm like, please take away this ball and chain from myself. I don't like this at all, which I don't, but I'm also smart enough, or well enough, I should say, not smart, but I'm well enough to know that I can get through this. Same thing goes for my mom. She's on the same boat. Take away this ball and chain. I'm tired of this. So I think it's what it means. Just really, in my opinion, it means wanting to escape, wanting to break free of what's stopping us from enjoying our lives or etc. So yeah, I know it's a deep song about, of course, about Ness's alcohol and drug addiction, which, by the way, I praise him for publicly talking about. It takes guts to talk about those things publicly. It really does. And kudos to those who have. I mean, hashtag respect. Oh, I'll give it that for sure. But I support those people too who are trying to break away from those kind of addictions. I support them 100%. But for those who just feel like just giving up, I encourage those to keep finding those elements. It will go away, but you have to find that power inside of you to make it go away. Facts. All right. Well, I think that's gonna wrap it up for me. This blustery really Colorado afternoon. Yeah, I tell you what, the weather here is driving me nuts. It was 85 yesterday. I cannot tell you how happy I was wearing shorts and walking around the neighborhood listening to music twice. I mean, I was walking around the neighborhood twice yesterday, and now it's all overcast, rain, thunder, lightning, wind. And I'm like, and it's only like what? Oh, I don't know, 50 degrees, 60 degrees. And so, boo. Well, I'm waiting. We are expecting some more nice temperatures, and I can't wait for that. So, in the meantime, listen to Ball and Chain by Social Distortion. Study those lyrics. Think about how those lyrics, speak about you. And if you don't want to share, that's fine. I'm not going to against you, but I really like listening to people, listening or reading things about how lyrics inspire other people's lives. So, or help them get better. All right. So in the meantime, take care. I'll see you guys Monday.